Have you ever noticed that some people just sound more themselves when they speak?
Yeah, like they walk into a room, start talking, and you immediately feel their energy, their vibe.
And then there are people who technically say all the right things, but something's missing.
Exactly.
That something is authenticity. It's having a speaking style that actually matches who you are.
So today, we're helping you discover your unique speaking style.
Whether you're networking, dating, presenting, or just meeting new people, this matters.
Let's unlock your voice. Hey everyone, I'm James.
And I'm Sophie. If you're new here, welcome. We talk about real communication skills that actually work in everyday life.
So here's the thing about speaking styles, most of us never actually think about how we communicate. We just talk.
Right? We assume our words are enough. But honestly, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Your tone, your energy, your rhythm, that's what people remember. That's what creates connection.
And the crazy part is, when you're intentional about your speaking style, everything changes. Conversations feel easier. People listen more. You make stronger impressions.
So today we're breaking down the different speaking styles, helping you figure out which one fits you naturally, and showing you how to own it.
Because the goal isn't to sound perfect. It's to sound like yourself, confidently.
Alright, let's dive in.
Okay, so first things first, why does your speaking style even matter?
Because communication is about connection, not just information. Think about the last memorable conversation you had.
Was it memorable because of the facts someone shared? Probably not.
It was how they made you feel. The energy they brought. The way they expressed themselves.
That's speaking style. And when your style matches your personality, people trust you.
They lean in. They engage. They actually want to hear what you have to say.
But when you're forcing a style that doesn't fit you,
People sense that disconnect.
You might sound professional or polite, but you're forgettable.
so whether you're in a job interview, on a date, or just hanging out with friends, your speaking style is what makes you you.
And once you figure out your authentic style, speaking stops feeling like work.
You stop overthinking every word and just communicate naturally.
Alright, so let's break down the 4 main speaking styles.
Style number 1 is what we call the storyteller.
This person thinks in narratives. Everything's a story. They're vivid, engaging, and great at pulling people in.
When you ask a storyteller, "How was your weekend?" they don't say, "Good." They say, "Okay, so I'm at this coffee shop and you won't believe what happened."
They paint pictures with words. They use phrases like, "So get this, let me set the scene, you're not gonna believe this."
Storytellers are memorable. People love listening to them because they make even simple experiences sound interesting.
Style number 2 is the analyst.
This person is all about clarity and structure. They think before they speak. They're logical, organized, precise.
If you ask an analyst a question, they'll say, well, there are 3 main points here, or let me break this down.
They use transitional phrases like first, however, to summarize. Everything flows logically.
Analysts are credible. When they speak, you feel like you're in good hands. You trust their judgment.
Style number 3 is the connector.
This is someone who prioritizes empathy and relationship building. They make you feel heard and understood.
Connectors are the people who ask follow-up questions. They validate your feelings. They mirror your energy.
They say things like, that totally makes sense. I hear you. How are you feeling about that?
If you're excited, they're excited. If you're stressed, they show genuine concern.
Connectors build trust fast. People feel safe opening up to them.
And style number 4 is the energizer.
This person walks into a room and shifts the entire atmosphere. They're expressive, enthusiastic, dynamic.
Energizers use strong language, varied tone, lots of emphasis. They say things like, this is insane. Oh my God. Yes. No way.
Hey, don't hold back. They're animated, passionate, and fully present.
Energizers are unforgettable. They hype people up and make everything feel more exciting.
So here's the question, which one are you?
Most people are actually a combination of 2 styles.
Exactly. You might be an analyst storyteller, where you love structure but also enjoy sharing experiences.
Or a connector energizer, where you care deeply about people and bring lots of positive energy.
The key is figuring out your dominant styles so you can lean into them intentionally.
All right. So, how do you actually identify your natural speaking style?
Here's a simple exercise. Think about the last time you were completely comfortable speaking. Maybe with close friends or family.
Were you telling detailed stories? You're probably a storyteller.
Were you explaining things step by step or organizing thoughts clearly? That's analyst energy.
Were you asking questions and really tuning into how people felt? Connector.
Were you being super expressive and animated? Energizer.
Your natural style shows up when you're relaxed and not performing for anyone.
The problem is, most of us abandon our natural style when we get nervous or when we're trying to impress people.
We shift into this generic, safe mode where we sound like everyone else.
Here's another way to figure it out. Record yourself talking about something you care about for 2 minutes.
Don't overthink it. Just hit record and talk.
Then listen back. Do you sound like yourself? Or do you sound stiff and overly formal?
If you sound stiff, you're probably suppressing your natural style.
Now record another version where you imagine you're talking to your best friend about the same topic.
The difference you hear, that energy, that rhythm, that authenticity, that's your real speaking style.
And that's what you want to bring into every conversation, no matter who you're talking to.
Okay, so once you know your style, how do you actually develop it?
First step, find people who speak in a way that resonates with you.
If you're a storyteller, watch comedians, podcasters, or speakers who use personal narratives. Notice how they structure stories.
If you're an analyst, watch thought leaders, educators, or strategists. Pay attention to how they organize information.
If you're a connector, watch therapists, interviewers, or coaches. Notice how they validate and build rapport.
If you're an energizer, watch motivational speakers, performers, or anyone with strong stage presence. Study their expressiveness.
You're not copying them. You're learning the patterns that match your natural communication style.
Second step, practice your style out loud, regularly.
If you're a storyteller, practice telling stories about your day, your past experiences, random observations.
If you're an analyst, practice explaining concepts clearly. Teach something. Break down a process.
If you're a connector, practice empathetic listening and responding. Role-play conversations where you validate someone's feelings.
If you're an energizer, practice expressing enthusiasm without holding back. React genuinely to things.
The more you practice in your natural style, the more automatic it becomes.
Third step, build your personal phrase bank.
Every speaking style has signature phrases that feel natural and authentic.
Storytellers use phrases like, "So here's what happened, picture this, long story short."
Analysts say things like, "Here's the thing, let me break this down." Essentially.
Connectors use, "I totally get that, that makes sense, how are you feeling about it?"
Energizers say, "This is wild. You have to hear this." Absolutely.
When you have go-to phrases that match your style, speaking feels effortless. You're not searching for words.
You're just expressing yourself naturally.
Now here's something important, your style isn't rigid. You'll adjust it based on context.
Right.
You're not going to speak the same way at a funeral and at a party.
But, and this is key, you don't abandon your core style. You just adjust the intensity.
If you're a natural energizer in a formal setting, you don't become monotone. You just bring your energy down a notch.
If you're an analyst hanging with friends, you don't lecture. You relax, maybe add some storyteller elements.
This is called code switching. It's about reading the room while staying authentic.
In formal situations, lean toward analyst or connector energy. Be clear, thoughtful, respectful.
In casual situations, embrace storyteller or energizer vibes. Be relaxed and expressive.
In professional settings, mix analyst and connector. Show competence and warmth.
In creative settings, go full storyteller energizer. Be imaginative and bold.
You're still you. Just adapting the volume to fit the situation.
Before we wrap up, let's talk about mistakes to avoid.
Mistake number 1, trying to sound like someone you're not.
If you're naturally quiet and introspective, don't force yourself to be loud and outgoing. It comes across as inauthentic.
Mistake number 2, overcomplicating your language.
Using big words or corporate jargon to sound impressive. That's not confidence. That's insecurity.
Simple, clear language is always more powerful than trying to sound smart.
Mistake number 3, ignoring feedback.
If people consistently say you're hard to follow, too intense, or too reserved, pay attention.
Your speaking style should help you connect. If it's creating barriers, adjust it.
But adjust authentically. Don't become someone else. Just refine how you express yourself.
All right, let's recap everything quickly.
Your speaking style is how your personality shows up in communication. It's what makes you memorable and relatable.
We covered 4 main styles: storyteller, analyst, connector, and energizer.
To find yours, reflect on how you speak when you're comfortable. Record yourself and notice patterns.
Develop your style by studying people who communicate like you want to, practicing regularly, and building your personal phrase bank.
Adapt to different situations, but never lose your authentic core.
Because people don't remember perfect speakers. They remember real ones.
When you speak authentically, everything gets easier. Conversations flow. Connections deepen. Opportunities open up.
That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching.
Quick question: which speaking style resonates with you? Storyteller, analyst, connector, or energizer?
Seriously, we're curious. Drop your answer in the comments. We actually read them.
And if this video gave you some clarity, hit that like button. Share it with someone who's working on their communication skills.
Subscribe if you haven't yet. We drop new videos every day on confidence, communication, and personal growth.
All right, that's all from us.
Go find your voice.
And we'll catch you in the next one.